Initiating startup sequence.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture.
Stand by to receive our transmission.
Warning, 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 warning.
Big welcome, please, for Andy Wright.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
And now, here's the world's greatest.
It's the world's greatest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, morning, good afternoon, morning, good afternoon, night time. Hello everybody, good afternoon. And welcome to everybody. Way! Itsy bitsy.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
And John Batchelor there, John. Doing a lovely super chat. Thank you very much. Very kind. Yes. We have Tim. Hello, Tim. Good afternoon.
Over the white cliffs of Dover.
Yes, indeed. And Gary.
Oh, I hate you, Butler.
Oh, I hate you, Butler.
Oh, it's made my day.
Made my day, that has. Yeah. Who else we got? We got Jackie. Archie Love. And there's Brian. Hello, Brian.
Cause the fog on the time is all mine, all mine.
Fog on the time's all yours. That's good. Wonderful stuff. And anybody else who's not said hello? Can we get some hellos, please? If you're not taking part, then do say hello. Say hello. Hello. Yes. Now, Tad said, Tad said that she was going to come on the show today. Yes. And then half an hour, she said, nah, I'm going to go to sleep. So there we go. Never done. I thought dislikes were not available. Well, that's what I thought. Anyway, they are. I can't see them. Oh well, whatever. Who cares? Obviously, it's something to do with if you've updated your YouTube, I suppose. I don't know. You have no idea. Or maybe it's just people that they don't like. Whatever. So, John. Lines are open if you want to give us a call, John. Give us a call, be first. Get in there really quickly. And you can say hello to everybody before we get going. The lines are open. The first one to ring is the first one that gets through. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's of course Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon, 28th of November. Last Sunday of the month. 6th now. All right. Yeah, I don't think it matters though, does it, Jackie? Because last week we had 11, and then by Monday it was down to 8. So clearly, people give it a a thumbs up, and then they take it away. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's not very reliable. It's not a very good system. Here we go. First call of the day.
How you doing, Andy?
Hello, my friend.
You never done my entry for me.
I've done what?
You never done my entry. You played my bachelor boy.
Let me just turn myself up because I can't hear you, John. That's just really annoying. Say again, mate. Sorry.
I says you never played my entry for me, my bachelor boy.
Oh, bugger. You're right. Sorry, John.
That's all right, cool.
I will do it now.
I'll be your bachelor boy, and that's the way I'll stay.
You know, John, I don't know what happened there, mate. Because yeah, that's just a bit weird.
How are you, Andy?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Not bad now, man.
Good. We've got yes, we've managed to get a not bad from you.
They upped my tablets.
You've got your tablets, all right.
No, they upped them.
Yes. Well, you did say that they were going to do it. Is it helping?
Yep, definitely.
Well, there you go. It's magic stuff. Magic.
So I'm getting this slowly but surely.
Yes. Sure.
For some amount of feedback.
Is that? It's probably because I've turned myself up. Sorry.
Probably.
I'll turn myself down again now. There you go. I'll try that.
So how's your week been?
Oh, yeah. It's just weird. Weeks I just come from Monday to Friday, and it's the whole week's gone. I don't know where it goes.
Did you get any of the wind?
Wind? Oh, we had last night. Oh, it's really bad.
You got snow today.
Yeah, but Jackie's just said that she's they got snowing in Birmingham.
That's it.
Yeah, so we haven't got that.
Oh well, we've got it.
Luckily,
Jackie's got it.
Yeah, Jackie's got it. Yes.
So Andy, can I ask you something, Andy?
Yeah, of course you can, John, mate.
What's your medical condition, Andy? How are you like that? You don't mind asking.
How are you like that? I've never been asked that. That's very good.
I'm just wondering because I've seen you on the entrance. I've seen it says when you walked on, it says Andy Wright, and you walked on.
Yes, I walked on,
and I was just.
Did I?
And I just wondered.
No, I've got CP, which is cerebral palsy, which is from birth, and
right.
It generally affects your movements rather than anything else. It's not really a cognitive disability, although it can be, because there is.
Right.
If you imagine there's a range between 1 and 100, you can have anything between 1 and 100, and there probably are not two people the same in the whole world. There's probably
that's true. That's true. Everybody's different.
Yeah, but this disability.
Just being nosy.
Yeah, no, it's good to ask. It's good to ask. You don't know.
If you don't ask, you don't know. You'll never know.
The misconception is that I soon, because I use a scooter and things like that, they presume, quite wrongly, that I can't walk.
I've seen you.
Yeah,
I've seen
I know
you. Some of your videos.
Yeah. I mean, a long time ago, I was
shocking,
more able.
Absolutely shocking.
That's right. I was more able then. And of course, it's got worse and worse and worse over the years.
That's it.
And I would say now, on an average day, that I would have difficulty walking from here to the lounge, which is a matter of 10 feet.
All right, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a lot of difficulty.
You struggle yourself, I suppose, as well. I mean, everybody's different. It's how you cope with it.
Yeah, well, I don't try to let it go. I don't like to let it sort of worry me too much.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're a bit bouncy about the day. You're a
bit bouncy.
You've got a lot of chat people on. You've got a lot of chat people on tonight.
I'm always bouncy.
You know.
I like being bouncy.
So I thought I'd just give you a phone, just say, look, everything's okay, everything's fine, I'm doing well.
John, you're doing well, mate. I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah.
It just takes a bit of time. It just takes, as you said, it takes time.
It does. Yes.
Everything takes time for things to get into your body and
Yeah.
how it reacts to your body.
That's right. And of
But
course,
definitely, I feel a lot better, and I'm glad I got your channel, because I hadn't been for your channel, but I don't know where I'd been. I don't even think I'd be alive now.
well, I'm happy for you, mate, because we are here to be
Honestly.
a family, as it were. So,
Yeah, definitely,
yeah.
100%. I mean, as I said, I look forward to your channel every Sunday.
Mm.
And that's not like me, you just sit and watch one channel. I usually dot about from channel to channel, but
Yeah.
yours just seems to drag me in, and you seem to know what you're talking about and that, you know what I mean?
Well, I do try.
Well, as I said, Andy, I mean, you've got to be in that position for it to be able to give advice if you're in that position. But if you're not in that position, you can't give advice.
No, you can't. No, that's
You know
why
what
I
I mean?
say.
So you're in that situation. You've got that depression, and anxiety as well. I mean, if you've given me a bit of advice over the weeks.
But also, John, I've had experience in a professional capacity as well, because I have worked in the field of mental health. I have vast experience of working with patients actually who have been committed, put in there by the court. So I am fully aware of how difficult it can be.
It's difficult. It's difficult at times. People don't understand how difficult it actually can be.
No.
It can mess your life up forever.
Of course it can. I mean,
you can take your own life for that. I mean,
yes.
I've contemplated that a couple of times.
And there are very many famous people that have got depression, and they don't. They carry on with their life, but like I'm thinking of Stephen Fry. Is it Stephen Fry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Fry,
yeah, because he's a very good advocate for mental health. Because and also Robin Williams.
So is Tyson Fury.
Yes. Yeah. So these people are advocates for helping people to understand that it is a proper disability. It's quite traumatic if you've got it. If you suffer from it.
Well, I mean, I'll tell everybody again and again, and I tell people before, you've got to speak out.
Yes, you do.
It's no point bothering them, because you just make yourself worse and worse and make yourself more ill.
But the difficulty,
you don't need to be proud to talk about it. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Forget about your pride.
Yeah, get over your pride. That's exactly it. But the problem is that people feel afraid, don't they? I mean, it's very difficult talking about your how you feel. I
think you've got to be comfy with the person you're talking to at the time.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? So that you could blast it out, because you obviously got to trust them.
You have to, yes.
Because I mean, trust's a big thing nowadays.
It is. Yes.
And it's the same with my mates. I mean, I've got no mates now, Andy. I can't trust them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm in a situation that I can't cry out to anybody, apart from obviously yourself and the rest of the people on here. But apart from that, I've got nobody.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I don't want any my neighbours to understand exactly what I'm going through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather talk to a stranger than talk to a friend, because you know what friends can say, get on me, but they don't understand.
No, they
so
don't.
It's better talking to somebody that understands.
That's right, John. That is it, exactly, 100%. Yes.
What about that new COVID that came out then, Andy?
I mean, the whole thing about the public as well, because there's not much public awareness about mental health disabilities. They just think, it's you being a bit silly, to pull yourself together. You're having a bad day, and they don't.
Well, I'll tell you, Andy, I was the very first to even say that myself.
Yeah.
Until because it's pure ignorance.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Until it actually happens to yourself, and I can actually understand. I mean, I've got a few apologies to make to people I know as well.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, I'll put my hands up and say, look, I was imagining, I never understood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now what I can say is, look, sorry.
Yeah, I understand that.
You know what I mean?
So,
and that's why people should be talking out more.
They do nowadays, because there's more awareness of it, isn't there?
I think there's more awareness now, yeah, but if it hadn't been for the stars and famous people, I don't think it would have been.
No, it's
because it's certainly for the government. If it's anything to do with the government, they don't give two monkeys shoots.
They don't I don't think they put as much effort into mental health as they do other things, do they?
No.
I think that's
no,
one,
definitely not.
That's one thing
I mean,
I've
there's a
seen.
thing I read in the paper today, Andy. I mean, it says that universal credit, right? You can get a loan up to £800, but they never says you've got to be in universal credit. But I'm on the ESA. People don't get it.
No, well, you if you want to say you don't want to be on that, you don't want to be on UC. That's one thing you don't want to do. You'll be worse off.
How's that?
You'll be worse off,
How's
mate.
that?
Yeah, or you lose a lot of money and
on universal
UC.
credit.
Yeah. You don't want to transfer. If they ever ring you up and say we've got to put you on UC, you want to try and tell them not to, because ESA is where you need to be. Right. Yeah, definitely.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I'm going to make a video about it because it's quite serious.
I remember you about to.
Yeah, it's quite serious because you lose a lot of money.
How much do you lose, Andy?
Well, I don't know exactly how much it is because I've only just started looking into it. But I know for a fact because I know people that have done it and they've lost out.
Right,
so,
right.
You know,
I didn't know that. So
yeah.
Because I didn't know that.
And UC has a lot of different rules about what you can do and what you have to do. And it's not very good for people with disabilities.
Definitely. It doesn't sound too good.
No. Well, it obviously isn't good because it was Ian Duncan Smith.
That was years ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how long it's been going. It's been going that long.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that you don't want to be on if you can help it.
Definitely not. It doesn't sound like it. Well, as I said, I didn't know that, and so thanks for the bit of advice.
Yeah, well, I am sort of making a video about it. You know, it's
right.
It's on the
way.
It's on the way. If I could
I seen your one. I seen your one today. You put up today on YouTube.
Yes. What did you think?
The one with the food. The one with definitely.
Yeah, Pizza Inn.
Yep.
I just think people's attitudes are stink. They really do.
Ridiculous, eh? Ridiculous.
Absolutely. So
I'm starting to watch that. I just sat and watched that before you came on, actually.
Yeah. It's a good video, though. Good video.
Good video, right? Good video, right? Good. Right, I'll better let somebody else on you, Andy.
Okay, John.
Maybe phone in later on or something.
Yeah. Stay on the channel.
Okay, mate.
Yep. All right.
Right, mate.
Okay.
Thank you. You need to put your chat log on the telly.
I do, yes. Sorry, yes, I've done that, have I?
It's not up.
Bit slow today, bit slow.
Bit slow. Right, Andy, pal. Right, you take care, my man, eh?
All right, man, John.
Right,
cheers.
Thanks, pal. Eh?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
There you go, that's John. Just to make sure we know who John is, let's do it again, shall we?
I'll be your bachelor boy, and that's the way I stay.
Yay. Well, hey, there we go. Gary Lakey. Oh my God, they're back. Let me just get rid of them forever. Right, hang on. Let me just get rid of them. There we go. Bye-bye. They're gone. They're gone forever now. Another call. Thank you, Keith. Hello.
Hello, Andy. You all right?
Yeah, hello. Sorry, John. Sorry, Keith. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I tried to get on. You had so many calls.
We were very, very busy last week, Keith.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing, though.
Yes, it's a good thing. Yes, I am happy. It is very, very good. Getting lots of calls.
Sorry?
So we're getting lots of calls.
Yeah, well, that's oh, sorry, I'm hearing myself coming back.
I got my headphones on. Sorry, it's a bit loud. Otherwise, I can't hear people. So I turn it down a bit. There we go. How's that? Try that.
Yeah.
Probably a bit better.
Oh, yeah. Well, it'll disappear soon, you know.
It will do. Yes. It'll be like Boris Johnson. It'll be disappearing soon.
Yeah, let's hope so. Yeah, I think his days are numbered.
They are now.
Yeah, what's
people
an idiot?
are gunning for him, aren't they? They're gunning for him.
Yeah, well, it's his own party. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Had a nice big hug from a beautiful big woman today, standing in the park. I know. I had it before, but
yeah,
I really love big women.
Do you? You're a big woman lover, right? Okay.
Yeah, I don't mean obese. I mean,
No.
you know, all tall, well
Yeah.
developed.
Yeah, well developed. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a while, but she's back standing in Park in St Albans. So
yes,
nice big hug.
What you mean is, Keith, is you don't get money to the pound.
They get money to the pound.
Yeah, you don't get much to the pound with these ladies. You don't get too many to the pound.
No, I suppose not. No.
Bit more of a handful.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is this new variant that's scary?
Scariant.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not me. It was someone else said it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit to take up. Scariant.
Yes. What you got to do? Are you any good at crosswords, John? Keith? Are you any good?
I am. I haven't done one for a while.
So you can do anagrams, can you?
Moronic.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I worked that one out.
Omicron is moronic.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, moronic.
I mean,
what Boris Johnson is.
Yes, exactly. But that should tell you everything, shouldn't it? Really, moronic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What was I going to say? I'm trying to think.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Here's a little. Did you know? Did you know that the Omicron, whatever you call it, was announced back in July?
Was it? No, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, it was announced by the WEF on their website. They announced it.
You mean the World Economic Forum?
That's the one.
Yeah.
They announced it back in July.
Planned, isn't it? Yeah. Ridiculous.
But the BBC are telling you that it was found in 23rd of November. I mean,
23rd.
What do they think you are? Do they think you're stupid or what?
Yeah, well, they treat us like stupid, you know.
I mean, must do if they could have called it moronic.
That's right, yeah, moronic.
But you know, many people were going to believe that.
Yeah. But he's trying to bring these muzzles back now, isn't he?
Yeah. That's
well, I
right.
won't be wearing them. I won't be wearing them.
No. Well,
stupid,
I have to say I've got to be very careful on the YouTube front, but yes, it is personal choice. And
yeah. But I can't say the V word on YouTube.
No,
you know what I mean?
we can't say a lot really on YouTube.
Yeah. I can substitute it with another V word.
Yes.
Vagina.
Vagina.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say vagina, but you know, you're sort of speaking in code, you know.
Yes, but Keith,
have you been vaginaed?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, how many vaginas have you had?
Quite a few. Well,
who were missus? Oh my God, what sort of conversation is that?
Yeah, I think people are tuning in now. I mean, they're tuned into a sex.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly, Keith.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear me, that's so funny.
That is, yeah.
I have to remember that for tomorrow when I see somebody, my mate, I have to say, how many vaginas have you had this week? And he'll go, what? What are you on about? Have you had your third vagina yet?
Yeah. Oh dear. Won't be terrible.
Oh, terrible.
Well,
you're making me laugh though, Keith.
Yeah, well, we've got to have a laugh, haven't we? This terrible clown planet we're on, you know.
Oh God, it's never ending, is it? Never ending.
Yeah. I mean, stand with Austria. You know Austria?
Yes.
Yeah, we stand with Austria. What do we have this Austrian embassy in London? Where it is? I wonder where it is.
I don't know. But they're all in the...
I know there's been protests outside it.
Yeah. There was one outside the Australian embassy as well.
Australia House. That's sort of near Elephant Castle, that.
the what was I going to say? Oh crap! It's gone out of my head. So,
Don't worry, I get that all the time.
It wasn't anything interesting anyway.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Keith, are you ready for Christmas? Says Jackie.
Am I what?
Ready for Christmas?
Am I ready for Christmas?
Yes.
Christmas.
Yes, I know.
Well, yeah, I suppose I am. Well, it's only me and a cat here, so give him some treats. Yeah. He's 11 years old. His name's Lenny. He's sitting on my lap at the moment.
Oh, hello, Lenny.
Lemmy, yeah.
Hello. Let's say hello to Lenny.
No, not Lenny. I thought a bully got a tweeping upon me. Mother.
Yes.
Bad old putty cat.
Bad old putty tat.
Yeah. He likes his Felix. He likes his Felix cat food.
He likes expensive food, does he?
Well, it's not expensive. I mean, there's sachet. You get a box of 12 sachets, about £3 or £4.
Oh, right.
He gets two a day. One in the morning, one in the evening. And he gets some bit of biscuits like Go Cat.
Yeah. Little treat.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
So, yes, I know what I'm going to say now, Keith. Before I forget.
Yeah.
It was about Christmas. There's 12 days of Christmas, and none of them are in November.
None of them are in November. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that.
I know, but people keep on going on about bloody Christmas.
That's true. Yeah. Well, like I used to work in British Home Stores when it was open in St Albans, and I worked in the warehouse department. And about early as August, they get this Christmas stuff.
Oh my God!
Coming through. Yeah.
Nightmare.
Well, they had a good Christmas shop, but August.
Yeah.
They've got Christmas stuff.
Do you know
still sunbathing?
Do you know if there was a Christmas shop somewhere, wasn't there? I don't know where that was in the UK, and that's all they did was Christmas stuff all year.
I don't know that.
Was it in Bristol? I'm sure it was in Bristol.
Yeah.
There's a shop, and it just does Christmas.
Right.
All year.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know that one. No.
Yeah. I may be wrong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, Tesco.
Tesco. Oh, yeah.
They bought this ad out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people boycotted. What's happened? I don't know who it is on YouTube. They went round Tesco, but filled up all these shopping trolleys.
Yeah.
And just left them at the checkout. I didn't pay them. I didn't walk out with them and not pay them. I just left them.
Just left them there as a protest. Yeah, I saw that. And also the unfortunate news with that was the protest, right? It's done absolutely no good whatsoever because they're still playing the whole advert on telly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Ridiculous.
So it's made no difference whatsoever.
No.
So,
I think you should go further than a boycott. I think you should hold a protest outside their stores.
Well, if people didn't go shopping there, then it would probably work. But
that's right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's too many people who agree with. I mean, have you heard from where was it? I've just read it just now. Switzerland. Yes.
Switzerland. Yeah.
Switzerland have had a vote, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The population, and they voted to have the passes. I mean, how absolutely pathetic are they?
Yeah. Just brainwashed.
I mean, it's like crazy. Why would you vote for it?
No, I wouldn't.
I don't think they understand what it means.
Their freedoms, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, Switzerland, I thought they were a very progressive country.
Well, yeah. Well, same with like Holland. That's meant to be progressive,
Well, yeah, no, I don't think they are very progressive. I think they are brainwashed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. There are protests in these countries, though, you know.
And they've had more vaginas than I have.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. More vaginas. Yeah, double vagina.
They've had double vaginas. They've had triple and quadruple.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many percentage of the country is vagina, but there is quite a lot. Quite a lot. Absolutely. Terrible.
Terrible, yeah.
Terrible. Yeah. So, we've got a troll today.
A troll? Oh,
yeah,
no.
And they're being a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
Let me just delete them. There we are. Bye-bye. They're gone.
What were they saying? Do you know?
They just got a they've got a thingamajig 18 plus. They're doing like naked. It's like, well, the actual title of it is Naked HD XYZ. Hey, I'm waiting for you on 18 plus stream. That's the name of the actual user. So it's obviously spam.
Yeah.
I
don't know. It's all gone over my head, that has. Sorry to say.
Well, don't worry about it. It's all spam.
Yeah.
Spam.
That's the Monty Python. Yeah, Monty Python.
Yes. Good old Monty Python.
Monty Python. Always look on the bright side of life.
Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah. Dud.
I tried to whistle, but I can't.
Yeah, no, I can't whistle.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, I better let you go. Nice chatting to you. Anyway.
Thank you, Keith. I'm glad you managed to get through today.
Yeah, but you know, last week so busy. I tried getting through, but I couldn't. At least I got through. So,
yeah. Never mind. You're here now. That's the main thing.
Yes, I'm here now. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's great talking to you this week, Keith.
Yeah, and I'll try again next week as well.
Yep, have a good week.
If I'm getting around to you, yeah. Take care.
All right, take care, mate. Take care.
Okay, bye then.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
There we are. That's Keith from Hertfordshire. It sounds like bloody. Come on down. Keith, what's that? John is watching football, mate. What? What's that? Hello, Timothy.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. It's Mr. Timothy, the posh voice.
Yeah, are you all right today, are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate.
No, that's good.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Have you ever known Keys to go for a walk?
Sorry? Have I know what? For go to a walk? What?
Keys. House keys.
Oh, no. Oh, they've got a mind of their own.
Because I've been searching high and low for mine and can't find them. They disappeared.
Oh, dear. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Think what you got to do, Tim, right, is think of the last place that you would put them. And they'll be there.
The last place I would have put them is in the door.
Well, there you go. That's where they'll be.
And they're not there.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what? I've done that. I've left my keys in the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. My keys aren't in the door.
Overnight as well. So good job nobody came round because they could have got in my house.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh dear.
I've just got to say hello to Gogo. Gogo hopping.
Yeah.
Hello, Gogo.
Wake me up, oh, you go.
Good afternoon, good evening. So what you been up to then, Tim? Not a lot.
Apart from cleaning my flat and trying to find my keys, not much.
Does
I've
that
been
mean
hearing the rumours about Bojo, though.
Oh, yeah.
The things he's announced this week. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. Did I tell you about the when he was at this business meeting thing that they do?
No, what was that?
He sort of he was talking away and then he lost his way.
Oh.
And then he decided to talk about Peppa Pig.
Yes, Peppa Pig.
Yeah, Peppa Pig World. And I'll tell you what, the journalists are taking the mickey out of him on
I
that.
bet they were.
Not half.
Tim, I've got a jingle that I'm going to play. Have a listen to this. It's really funny.
Oh, son of a bit, son of a bit, son of a bit, gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
That's a new one on me.
Yep.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
Any problems, he says?
Any problems? Oh.
Bad old putty cat.
Doing a walk.
Yeah. Have a look in your. Have you got a fridge? Open the fridge. Have a look in there. You might find your keys.
No, they're not in the fridge. I've already done that.
Are they in the Are they in the bed?
No.
Have you got a coat? Are they in your coat?
Oh, I've checked all of my pockets and my coats. Nowhere to be found.
Look inside your. Oh, look inside your sofa.
I've done that as well.
Yeah.
They're not there.
Jackie says, do you have a magnet? You can use it to find your keys. I don't know how you would do that, but yes.
All right.
Andy can ask Tim if he's okay. That's Gary Lakey.
Yeah, I'm all right.
You're all right.
Oops, this sucks.
Apart from yesterday.
Apart from yesterday, Tim. What's that?
I was trying to open what you call a packet of grated cheese, red Leicester.
Oh yeah.
I used a knife and it was a sharp one.
Yeah.
And the blooming thing slipped, went straight through my finger.
Oh, ow.
Good job I got a first aid kit handy.
I thought you were going to say, right, you had hold of the packet at the top with both hands and you pulled it apart and everything went all over the floor.
No, that didn't happen, unfortunately.
Oh, that would happen to me.
Instead.
Oh, you sliced your finger. Oh.
Yeah, it did hurt and all. And I'll tell you what, blood was going everywhere.
Oh, no.
So I was trying to get the first aid box open and all that.
No. Ouch.
Yeah.
Yes, ouch.
He was ouch.
Yes.
So I'm nursing a poorly finger at the moment.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
Yeah.
Sore finger. Sore finger. Sore finger. Yes. You actually want where is it? Where's my jingle? Hang on. I've got to find my jingle. Hang on. Where is it? I've got to find my jingle. Just, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, there. This is a jingle for you, Tim. All right.
Excuse me. I'm in need of medical attention.
Excuse me.
I like it.
Excuse me. I'm in need of medical attention.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Yeah. So.
All done, all sorted.
Woo, woo,
I did my home nursing.
Oh, home nursing.
Yeah, I sorted it out myself.
Yep.
And I had the first aid kit, so good job I did.
Good job you did, yeah, good job. Yeah.
Well, if I'd gone to hospital, chances are I probably would have caught COVID.
You wouldn't have got in there, mate. It's about 12-hour wait.
I know, that and all.
Your blood would be all over the place.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I managed to stop it bleeding after a while.
No, not over your cheese, I hope.
No.
No.
All I did, I just got a bandage and put a bandage over it. That and just pressed on it.
Yeah.
And that stopped it eventually.
Well, that's a good thing. That's how to stop it, isn't it?
Then all I did when it stopped, I just put a plaster on it and then another plaster.
Yeah.
And then some of that tape you on, well, you put on your dressings and that.
Yeah.
Some of that. And that's it.
John
and
says...
I changed it today.
John says, I know where he needs to put his finger.
Yeah, did you know the trolls are back?
Yeah. Are they back?
Yeah, they are.
How do you know?
Because on my, where you send your messages to you and vice versa.
Yeah.
Some rude things on it.
Oh, is there? Some rude things. Yeah.
And I think, is it Gary? Or one of them tried to block them.
Yes.
But unfortunately, he could only block, I think it was 3, something like that, he said, on his message.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. They ain't got nothing better else to do, have they?
No, well, sad people.
They ain't got a life, that's their problem.
They haven't got a life. No. Terrible. Absolutely.
They need to get a life.
So what's the weather like down your way, Tim?
It's mainly dry, but it's cold.
Oh, yes.
We've got no snow, like some people have, I heard.
Yes.
And I've seen on TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah. That snow that's coming down.
Oh, yeah.
On TikTok, he went out and got some snow, done it into a ball, lit his lighter, he said, this ain't snow. And he's right, because instead of it melting, which it's meant to do, when you put the flame or heat to it, it's meant to melt. It didn't. It just turned black.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
Oh. So what is it then? What is it then?
I don't know. It's weird. It's supposed to be snow, but...
Oh.
No offence, but whatever's in that snow, if it is, it's...
oh, is that because they're spraying the sky?
Could be.
Oh, yeah, because they were spraying the sky down here this morning.
Were they?
Yeah. It was lovely blue,
what are they spraying the sky for?
Because they want climate change.
They want what?
Climate change.
All right.
Because what they're doing is they're spraying it, putting toxins in the air. It like today, it had a blue sky, lovely blue sky, and then within an hour or so, they'd sprayed it, and it was cloudy. It had gone really cloudy.
Yeah, but no snow.
No snow yet.
Yeah.
Apparently, my little forecast says it is 3 degrees and it's light rain.
Yeah.
So that will change overnight, I reckon. That will be snow.
Yeah. Give me the old brimming winters we used to have. Where winter was winter.
Yeah.
Spring was spring. Summer was summer. And autumn was autumn.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, Tim. I agree with you, mate. I think this is all because they want to control everything, change the climate, so that they can lock down stuff and charge you more money.
Yeah. It makes me wonder.
Well, it's not lies, I can tell you that now. It's actually factual.
Yeah.
You know, people may not want to believe, but it's true. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
But just because
Not being funny, I can see it.
Yeah, exactly. And just because people don't want to believe that it's true doesn't make it not true.
Exactly.
You know, it's no good protesting about it because it's true.
Yeah.
You've only got to
if
look
they
up.
want to protest about things, why don't they do it outside of Parliament?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Or inside Parliament.
Yeah, that's the best place to do it. That way the blooming politicians can't run away from it.
I think we should go in there. Yeah. Summer
that's my heading.
Summer is winter, autumn is spring. Yeah, that's probably quite true, John. Probably quite true.
Yeah, well, our weather's going to be funny, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. Well, we're going to have this cold spell for a little while, then we're going to have a milder spell, and then we're going to have another cold spell, and then another not so cold spell.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and then another cold spell, probably.
And after that?
We'll follow that one.
But who knows? Yes.
That's a very good question.
Who knows? Oh, my God. But it makes you wonder how they can predict it so accurately to the minute.
Yeah.
I know we've got better at it, but I don't believe a word of it about they can predict it that well.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You know, especially when they spray the sky, they know it's going to be different within the hour. So they can say, right, in an hour's time, it's going to rain. Wait a minute, we've got to spray the sky first.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Oh, God help him when God gets hold of him.
Yeah, he's not going to be very happy, is he, mate?
He ain't happy.
He's going to be a little bit pissed off.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. The other place is going to be very, very busy. Too busy. That's what I think.
Well, I think Bojo will be first on the plane down there.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. He's already been booked for his appointment.
Yeah, even the other idiots.
That's right.
Old Mr. Mrs. Cranky, Scotland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's Cranky Company. Hello. Cranky Company's here. Let me just do a jingle. Hello, Claire.
Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me slowly. Hit me quick.
That's good. We've got lots of people today.
Yeah. I like that jingle.
You like that one, do you? Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah. I've got my Christmas lights on.
Have you? Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
But I did say it. I did say it
if Bojo thinks he's going to ruin my Christmas, he's got another thing coming.
But Tim, I said it to John or Keith or one of them. I said there's 12 days of Christmas and none of them are in November. Okay.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Yeah,
exactly.
People are pissed me off with the bloody Christmas shit. It's just getting ridiculous.
I know. It comes too early.
Christmas from August.
Yeah. That's too early, that is.
Gary says, how's your sister?
Yeah, she's all right. I've got to phone her later. You just reminded me.
So you're going to be down there for Christmas, yeah?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice
Friday night goes according to plan. I should be down
lunch.
there.
Yeah, Christmas lunch and that.
Yeah, I'll go down there for 3 weeks.
Wow, 3 weeks, mate. That's good. That's a good little holiday.
It is. Partly that.
Well, it's nice to get away, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Nah. You been sleeping all right lately?
Well, yeah, I suppose. I don't really sleep that good anyway.
Well, I didn't sleep very well last night. I was worrying about the keys. Where are they?
Yeah, where are they, Tim? You won't be able to go out unless you've got a key.
Oh, I've got around that one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, today I have. I borrowed a key from one of the neighbours.
Oh, yeah.
But on Tuesday, hopefully, they've still got the blooming key and she ain't giving it to the landlady. I shall go down and get another one cut. So I can get in and out of the premises.
Yeah. But it must be somewhere. You didn't take the key out and go outside, did you?
No. They can only be in the flat somewhere.
So I think you've already done it though. I would go round each room individually and go round each wall. So start in the corner, go round all 4 walls and look at everything. Just open up everything, go behind everything, because it could literally be anywhere.
Yeah, true.
And
they could.
And the obvious as well, and the not so obvious.
Yeah.
Because you could have put it in your like in. I don't know why you would do that, but yes. In the fridge, in the cupboard. I don't know.
Well, strange things have been happening lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't had anybody in, have you?
Downstairs, below me flat. Like, she came into work last Tuesday, and there was no lights on. All the lights were out.
Yeah.
You know, she turned the lights on, but there was none on.
Right.
There was no power for some reason.
Okay.
So she couldn't knock me out of bed, ring my doorbell. So I went around and had a look. Apparently, somebody had turned the power off.
Oh, that was clever.
Somebody had been in and turned the power off. I said, well, it can't be a ghost because they can't move switches and that.
It's a ghost.
Well, you never know these days.
No, I wouldn't rule anything out. I would even include ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Claire says, have you changed your coat?
No.
No. Have you got a hole in your coat? I didn't wear one
yesterday.
Have you got a hole in your coat? Because I've got a hole in my pocket in my coat, and it goes. It goes down inside the coat.
Yeah. Yep. No, I haven't got a hole in mine, and I didn't change my coat, so
that's
your
no good.
guess is as good as mine.
Yeah.
I will find them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's only one other explanation I can think of.
What's that?
The owner of the property. Need I say any more?
Oh, right. What you mean? They would have come into your place, would they?
Yeah. If the door weren't locked, yeah.
Why would they do that? That's not illegal.
I know. But that's the only other explanation I can think of.
Yeah, I know that.
But
I mean, that's not legal, surely.
Until I find him. And if I don't find them, then that's the only explanation I can think of.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you, but I think that's not right.
Yeah, and if that is the case, then it's definitely illegal.
Yeah, it is. It's your property. Nobody should be going in there without your permission, even if they are landlord.
Exactly. Yeah,
I mean, you know,
right.
you rent that. It's not.
Yeah.
You know, you have legal rights.
Yep, that's right.
Gogo says, "Why do I have a hole in my pocket?" Well, it's on the inside pocket. If you imagine you have a coat, and I've got an inside pocket, and there's a hole in the bottom of the pocket. It goes through the hole down into the coat. So it could be anywhere in the coat.
Mm.
And I've
Definitely.
had it sewn up once, but it don't make any difference.
Yeah, it's come unsewn.
Yeah.
Was it yourself that sewed it?
No, I didn't sew it.
Oh, right.
No.
You got someone to do it for you then?
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get it done again, really.
Yeah. Well, either get a new coat or have it done again, but get them to double sew it.
Yeah.
That way it shouldn't come undone.
No, hopefully not. But
I had to do that with one of my coats many moons ago.
I don't really get many coats that I like.
Yeah.
Brian got me a coat. Brian bought me a coat. You know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no, he bought me a coat. It's like one of them bubble coats. You remember those? It looks like you're like a what's it called? The tire Michelin man. You look like a Michelin man.
Oh yeah. I know the ones you mean.
Yeah. It's lovely and warm, but it's too hot.
Yeah, I know
Hey,
what you mean.
We've got a caller called Rob. Rob, if you can hear me, we can only take one call at a time, mate. So just hold on. We'll have a free spot in a moment. So Rob's on the line, as it were.
Right, I will depart and let Rob come online.
Yeah. All right, Tim.
No, I will phone again next Sunday.
Okie dokie.
Have a good week.
All right. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, no
Behave
problem.
yourself.
Speak
Don't do
later.
anything I wouldn't.
Okie dokie.
Hope you find your keys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I'll find them. Bye.
Bye. Okay, Rob, if you want to give us a call, Rob. You look like a nerd monk in your Doctor Who dressing gown. That's funny. Yes, very good. Blimey, that made me jump. Hello.
Hi there.
Hello, Rob.
Hello, mates.
How you doing?
Yeah. Okay. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to hear you.
Yeah.
Good to hear you talking a little bit about the skies, the state of the skies.
Oh, terrible. Lately, they just don't bother, do they? Just don't bother trying to hide it. It's blatant in your face.
You know, it's been going on for so long, and you know, everyone I think is kind of cognizant of it, but I guess there's more important things to get on with, and it just kind of becomes part of what is. I mean, you see these trails, and sometimes you walk out and you're walking around and you look up and there's a huge X in the sky. Yeah?
Yeah.
As if the pilots are trying to say, look,
yeah,
for God's sake,
yeah,
you know, this is happening.
Yeah, we're doing
you know,
it. We're doing it deliberately.
You know, as if they're trying to say,
Yeah.
When are you going to react to what we're being made to do, and quite happy to do because it's paying the mortgage, you know, and giving us privileges, and also we're flying these huge, massive technical beasts, and that makes us feel good because it's actually quite a buzz, you know.
Yes, that's it. But when you think about it, you look up there and you think there's a crisscross pattern. It's not natural, and it certainly is not aeroplanes, as in travelers. It's not. It's deliberate. It's not tourists. It's not tourist planes.
You know, I've heard this discussed or attempted on shows like, you know, LBC. You know, you phone in.
Yeah.
You the phone-in show. Someone comes in on the weekend when it's supposed to be chilled out and anything goes. You know, Nick Abbott, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just completely contested as a conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah.
They're vapor trails.
Yeah.
Next caller. I'm sick of these idiots. Oh my God. Whatever next.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
Always the same. And you know, the only two people who are hugely famous who I've actually heard broach the subject, one was the star Prince, who on the chat show many years ago when he was in his prime, he sat there with his walking stick and his beautiful hair and was a bit solemn and spoke about the unrest in the communities and how his community has noticed the levels of frustration and kind of bad feeling going up on the streets. And you're saying, you know, when you look up at the sky and you see what's going on with these chemtrails, I think there might be a link. And the other guy, and that was quite a huge thing for him to do, actually, really, because, you know, it's like the kiss of death, isn't it, to be a conspiracy theorist pop star. It could quite potentially land you in hot water. Obviously, Prince was so much his own kind of machine. He didn't really have to worry about criticism.
No, he didn't give a shit about anything, did he, really, to be honest?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it. No. And the other guy, of course, was Putin.
Putin?
The Russian,
I love Putin.
Putin.
I love him.
Putin, who wasn't that long ago, actually. You can probably find it if it hasn't been too carefully buried underneath the rocks of the internet. But he gave a platform speech where he said the West's, I don't know if you use the word chemtrailing, but let's say he did. He said the West chemtrailing of their own populations, and I can't quote him exactly, but it was roughly something like, is up there with the most wicked things humanity has ever done to people.
Yeah.
And that was Putin himself directly criticizing the West.
Yeah, Putin is a great chap. I love Putin.
Well, yeah, I know. You can't, when someone like Putin, you know, who's, you know, not in the G8, is responsible for all the horrors in the world, when someone like him can just stand up and say, hang on, what's going on in the West? Here's an example. This ranks among the most highest crimes against humanity, or something like that. Very strikingly close to that kind of accusation. And I mean, you know, we all go kind of like Farage, Trump, all this. They've got nothing to say on any of this.
No.
They won't touch it with a barge pole. So these kind of things make me think, you know, I mean, it's just rare to talk with anyone about it. Really.
It is. And of course, if they get vilified, it's like what happened with David Bellamy, isn't it? With the fact that he spoke out about this whole climate change bollocks. He spoke out about that, and he was basically vilified. And obviously, we can't say for sure, but he obviously passed away now. But you know, it can't be nice being put off TV and called all sorts of names just because you've said something.
And I would imagine he lost a lot of friends over it.
Yeah.
People within
Yeah.
within the I don't know, what would you call him? Not a scientist, but he's a biologist or something, isn't he?
Whatever you call that, biologist or
something like that. You know, I should imagine he found himself a person non grata because, well, if you're currently employed in that field and you want to get your you want to try and improve your lot, you have to join the choir. You have to join the choir. There's funding issues if you don't.
Yeah.
There's employability issues if you, because a bit like banking, the science community is very incestuous. You know, they spend a couple of years here, a few years there. They go leapfrogging over into. That's how I perceive it. At least it seems to be that way. It seems to be a little bit like that. So, can you blame them? Well, collectively, yes, it's an embarrassment. But individually, I suppose it's not so easy because, well,
the problem is
that
people who talk out about it have to be very confident in what they're doing because they know that they are going to get vilified by their peers. And
as are we. As are we.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have been.
We're just having this conversation on, in somewhat publicly, you know.
Well, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I've in the last 2 years talking about the other, the old, the vaginas, as we call it, the vaginas. I've lost loads of friends. I've probably lost. Well, I can't really name how many, but I know I've lost some good friends as well, who are allegedly good friends. But I have lost friends over this belief in what I believe in, and they believe the opposite. And as it turns out, my philosophies are all correct.
Yeah, well, gosh, yeah. I mean, this is the thing. But I think it's good. It's good that you are a person who can see these things and is not afraid to mention them, because I think maybe for some people it's just too unbearable to broach as a subject, but that other people would actually do this kind of thing. Oh, not that we actually know what they're doing, really. I mean, there was some time ago a high-ranking American military guy who stood up on the stage. I can't remember what, but he basically admitted that it's going on and said, we're doing it because of this, and we might improve it a bit because of the solar radiation. This is what's going on. And then it all went quiet. So there was a kind of, I don't know what brought it on, but there was a kind of top table presentation from someone with stripes saying, yes, there's something going on. It's all to do with radiation. We're trying to combat the progress of something that we really need to combat. And that's what you're seeing. End of story. Bye-bye.
But my argument with that, Rob, is my argument with that whole theory is that why does it need to be in the background? Why can they not be honest about it?
Because it would then become an issue. People would say, okay, then, well, let's see a breakdown of exactly what's in the emissions there, because you'll notice that they'll do one stripe going one way, which I presume is one concoction, and then they'll cross it with another stripe, which is like a second concoction. So presumably there's a chemical reaction going on between the two contributions to the air there, and presumably they're too dangerous to release at once from the same plane, so they have to be done in two passes, or the volumes required are so huge that two planes are required to distribute it if you're going to get the desired effect over the 20 square, 30, 40, 50 square miles that you're
obviously
feeding that
yeah.
day. Or that hour. I mean, because they go round and round, don't they?
They do. Yeah, we have lots here, and obviously today's reaction. It was lovely and blue skies this morning, and I saw the lines, and I knew that we would have clouds, and we did. So it went all cloudy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we've got rain.
Prince and Putin.
Rain.
Prince and, the Prince, God bless him. Fantastic musician. I don't know much about him privately or whatever, but he was a weird guy, but an amazing talent. Absolutely amazing from such a young age. He could put it all together, and maybe he was too clever. I don't know.
I watched a documentary about Prince. When he died, they discovered that he had hundreds and hundreds of tracks that he had not released. He was like so prolific in writing music.
I know. I mean, I've been quite a fan. And, people who've worked with him have been giving, there's series, if you type in, Prince or whatever and have a look through YouTube, you'll find people who, like his dancers and his hairdresser, they've all given interviews and they all speak very highly of him. And, people who were his recording engineers saying, there's this one track we did, which is so amazing. It's just gone in the vault. It's never come out. It will never come out. But it was probably the best thing he's ever written. And that's been said about so many different episodes. They said, this one track we worked on, boy, I just thought that's the one. And he never released it, So there must be some stuff in there. I don't know. But apparently he would just go in there and, like a machine, he'd drive everyone crazy. He'd finish a tune within two or three, one evening even. He'd stay up all night and it'd be done, a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And people would struggle to keep up with him. That's just outrageous, really.
It is.
But
there's a question here from Gogo. When you're talking about that interview video thing with Putin talking, was he talking in English or was it subtitles?
I can't remember now. I think it was. You'll have to find out. You'll have to do some research and dig about because. It didn't make. I don't think it was widely discussed beyond the fact that he did it and it was available at the time, and obviously, because I'm not. Put it like this: I'm not an avid follower of BBC. I look elsewhere, so I came across it. I watched it, and I thought, there you go, what a man!
Yes.
And it's there. He's standing on a proper stage with his lectern, having a go at the West, and that subject comes up, and he dealt with it by saying, this is an example of how absolutely rotten the West is right now. How dare they tell me how bad I am, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But.
Well,
you have to think about whoever your friend is. I didn't bookmark it particularly. I didn't, download it or anything. I haven't got it here available to analyse. But are they suggesting perhaps the translation was daft or something?
Well, I don't know. Perhaps they want to go and have a look at it and just see. I don't know, or whether they. I don't think Gogo. Knows
I wouldn't
Russian.
know where to look. I'd probably start by typing in Putin chemtrails or Putin criticism, and just see if they've kept it. They might have deleted it. You never know.
They might.
But you might find reference to it if you dig about. You might even find the video. Someone, I'm sure it's someone will have clipped it and kept it somewhere. But whether they'll have been hidden from view, it's highly likely they will.
Yeah. I think that's right. I think that's going to be something I'm going to have to go and have a look at and see if I can find it.
I'll have another look, and if I do find it, next time I'll call you.
Let me know. Yeah, let me know because it'll be really useful. And Putin's a good guy. I think he gets a lot of stick from us in the West because they don't like him because they think that they.
Did you ever see that video clip of him walking into some sort of construction enterprise that was going on and wondering why it was so behind and why it was costing so much? And he said, and some guy was giving him the runaround and goes, "Where's your boss?" And his boss came in and he just set about him, saying, just the usual, where are we? What's the plan? What's going on? Where's the money gone?
Yeah.
This is terrible. This is not going. It's like the kind of thing, that unprepared, didn't read it, just had some general specific questions about why this thing was like 2 years behind and 4 billion, whatever they've got over budget. And, he had a few headers behind him and just said, take me to the boss, and humiliated him.
Yes.
Humiliated him completely.
Yeah.
And I think gave him a stern warning and said, last chance saloon boy,
Or probably send him to a gulag, maybe. I don't.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But, what do we get here? We just get Khan saying, we're going to tax you more to make the air better. And then we've got the discussion we just had, which is all about the air being made worse.
Crazy.
Nothing to do with, the old motor cars at all.
Well,
although motor cars, man,
oh God,
if you get stuck in traffic, it's almost like getting stuck in a car with someone smoking cigarettes or something. It's a bit heavy. And if you live on, I don't know if you come to London much, but if you live on anything like the North Circular or anything like that, I just don't know how people do it.
No,
some people live right next door to it. Right. You come out their front door, there's a pavement and a barrier, and then there's 4 lanes of traffic. It used to be anyway, bumper to bumper for the rush hour, going at no miles an hour, right outside your door. And they live there.
They do.
They get up there, they're kind of waking up to it.
I went to London once. I stayed in a hotel down in around King's Cross area because I had a job to do, and it was awful. I mean, the traffic did not stop the whole night, and I could hardly sleep. There was a window. I think it was like 4 a.m. until 6 when it was quiet. I thought, I'm never going to come to London to stay in London hotels ever again. It's like crazy.
I really don't see how people do it. It's a bit too much for me.
Yeah.
To imagine living on the doorstep or something like that. I mean, you see these things, if you look around the country, houses on A roads and stuff like that. And you think, it might be a bit noisy, but that's nothing compared to the North Circular or sort of the South Circular. Or, I mean, that's just like 4 lanes during the rush hour. Like, terrible.
Going not by an hour, but pumping out all the fumes.
Yeah, looking at ignoring the X's above them.
Oh God, don't get me started on that.
No, let's leave that one where we left it. Anyway,
Jesus.
Lots of love, mate. Great to speak. It's always
Thank
nice
you,
to
Rob.
speak to you.
That's very kind.
Second time. Fantastic.
Yeah, very good. Well done. You're more than welcome.
Definitely.
Anyway, have a good week, and I'll catch you next time.
Will do.
All right. Take care. There we go. That's Rob. Fantastic. Just trying to catch up with the message. What we got? Yeah, I'll get you, Butler.
I will report you, Butler.
Hello,
Andy. How are you, mate?
All right.
Yeah, how's any news on Richard, mate?
No, I've not heard.
Nothing at all. He must be enjoying himself.
Yeah, I think it is. He's having a good time.
Well, I don't blame him. I mean, good luck to him.
Yeah.
But did you see these bumbling twerps? These news conference? Was it yesterday? Your mate Witty and that Valance he's called, I think.
Oh, him. Oh my God! Yeah, he's yeah.
The horse is already bolted, mate. It's here. Whatever this nonsense is already here, isn't it? So,
well, it's as well as I do. It's just an excuse to do other things. They got to have justification for the people that are sleeping in order to do what they want. And,
well, the thing is, Andy, yeah, they made a big thing of this, and at the end of the day, lots of people die of the flu every year, don't they?
Yeah,
So,
they do.
You know, sadly, I don't mean it in thingy way, but obviously, I think it's another controlling aspect. I think I'm not sure, but
well,
you
know where they're going to go, don't you? They want the passport. They want that in, and then they want to control you where you can go. And if you haven't got a passport, you won't be able to do anything.
Well, it'll be like robots, won't we? That's the trouble.
Just
I
like
think we are
China.
already, actually.
Just like China.
I think you're right.
And then, of course, the whole thing about that is if you don't behave yourself, then you lose points. If you steal stuff, you lose points. If you don't do this, you don't do that, you lose points. Eventually, that's it. You'll be living in your room, and that will be your life.
Well, we are to some extent, because they reckon, I don't know how many times it's a day, but you get caught by Big Brother. I don't know how many times a day they reckon.
Oh, loads.
You're on camera wherever you go.
Yeah.
They know where you are, and they know what you are. What you're doing.
Well, to be fair, if you've got a mobile phone and you take that with you, they know where you are anyway.
Well, that's right, because it's a satellite. Yes,
it's
that's right.
Tracking
that's
on your phone.
Yeah. But Boris. Well, there you are, mate. It's another show of his, as Tim would say, another show of his incompetency. I must be careful what I'm saying, because obviously YouTube and all their rules, So,
yeah, I know.
But, there you are, Andy. Did you enjoy those photographs I sent you?
Brilliant.
On
Absolutely.
Facebook, sorry.
Brilliant. Yes. No, it was really good.
I'm going to go down on the Barbican this week. And how is Andy 06 talking about Captain Jaspers? I haven't heard him on there for a little bit.
He was on Wednesday, I think. He came on.
Oh, he was, but I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to clarify to everybody, because I just want to make it sure that we all understand that when we talk about on Wednesday, we don't mention Sunday to people, because we don't want the idiots to come over and start trolling and giving thumbs down. But we can obviously mention today. We can mention Wednesday.
Yeah, because that's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is he okay? Because he's not been on today, is he?
Well, I don't know. He may be busy. I don't know what he does on Sunday.
No. Well, he has been on today, on a Sunday, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's been on before.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. But obviously, different people got things on sometimes, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
But there you are. So, and Tim, I hope Tim finds his key. We'll have to ring Crime Watch if he doesn't. Yeah.
Crime Watch?
We'll get Crime Watch involved, We'll get all the top people in the police to look for this key, yeah.
It's a pity he hasn't lost his phone, because then he could ring it and find out where it was.
Well, he could always ask Lexa, or whatever it's called.
Hello, Lexa. Yeah. Where am I?
Lexa, isn't it?
Alexa.
We've got one here. We've got an Echo here. The little one we've got. The Dot. Is it? The Dot.
Oh, yeah.
And, you can ask them these silly questions, like, can't you? Like, so.
Yeah.
But there you are, yeah. So,
hey, Gary, did you see my latest video?
Not the latest one. I've seen the one in the week. I'll have a look now you've said about it, because I haven't had time today. Usually I try and have a look at your video.
Well, you're going to be very interested when you watch it. You're going to be very interested about what it's about.
I'll have a look. I will have a look when, tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yep.
You were also, Andy, you were talking about UC earlier.
I was talking about UC. Yes, I was.
Right. Well, when my daughter, this is the stupidness of it all. When my daughter, I had to claim on behalf of my daughter, because as I've told you before, she doesn't speak.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, she can't go on the essay. It's got to come under the banding of UC."
Yeah.
So I said, "Well, I don't understand that one." I said, "Because she's never going to work, obviously." And, but they said, "Oh, no, she must go under that." So obviously, she's under that. I think the new claimants, you've got no choice now, Andy.
I think you're probably right, Gary. I think there is a problem with it, that they will make you claim it.
I think they've done it on purpose. But the point is, you've got no choice now. They told me that. They said, you've got no choice. You've got to claim. I mean, what's this man called? This chap, John, isn't it?
Which one? John?
John, yeah.
Yeah, John.
Try and stick to his guns and don't allow them to do it, because if he does, I think he'll find it a lot different to what he's on at the moment.
Well, it'll be a lot less money as well.
Yeah, I don't know the difference, because obviously my daughter wasn't getting anything before.
No.
She only started claiming that.
Yeah.
So you know more about it than I do, I expect.
Well, I know when Wayne was on about this as well. Wayne was talking about this the other week.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, was he? I didn't see that one yet. No, I didn't see that. But I'll have a look and see if I can track back and have a look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that.
And the other thing I done in the week, I rung up the pet people.
Oh, yeah.
To find out about my wife's claim. What they said was, all we can tell you, it'll be done just before the claim runs out by the way it's going, and that'll be in June. I thought, whoa. They're so far behind. She told me that, the lady. She said, we're so far behind. She said, I said, well, it's not good enough, really, but what can you do, Andy? It's no good arguing with them.
No.
They're just on the front line. They're not the managers. They're just put there as a mouthpiece,
Yeah.
So it's going to be ages yet, I think.
Yeah.
Before my wife knows anything.
Well, as long as they don't stop it, you'll be all right.
Sorry, Andy?
As long as they don't stop it, you'll be all right.
Well, the problem is, Andy, what that probably happened, they'll do what they're doing at the moment, from what I understand. If they do an assessment, they're doing it on the phone.
Yeah.
So I said to my wife, you tell them that you're not capable on the phone, because they'll try and tie you up in knots, They
will, yeah, they will.
So you've got to be, I should do, I have to speak if I can, but they probably won't allow me to do that. But I know somebody else who went through it. They then went to an appeal and won.
Yes.
I don't know one person that hasn't gone to appeal and hasn't won. Do you know that?
That's right. It's very high. It's very high percentage.
Massive, yeah. Nearly every case gets turned over, Andy,
and
You
think about how much money they're wasting on that.
Well, they've got to pay those 3 people to be there for a start. That's number one. Then they've got to pay people who are doing these assessments. I mean, these people who they allow to do the assessments are called Atos. Is it still Atos?
Yeah, Atos and the other one.
Well, Atos, they've got no qualifications to do it. They got banned in certain countries, My brother-in-law read into it.
Yeah.
And he said they were so bad, it was somewhere they were, but us being us, the UK, that's what we allow it,
Oh, yeah, we've got no chance with it.
Yeah, go on.
We've got no chance with it, Gary. It's like our government doesn't like disabled people, so it's not going to make it easy.
No, because unfortunately, at the moment, we're run by a bunch of, well, I won't say the word, but I won't swear, but it was something, bunch of clowns, but unfortunately, we went to the supermarket today, because we obviously, Aldi's we went, not that it matters, but and people are starting to cover up with the face nappies again.
I know, because this is what he said, wasn't it?
He said you got to put them on now. It's compulsory.
Mm.
You know, so obviously in your case, Andy, they won't be able to make you do it because you'll be exempt, I would think.
I am. That's correct.
Yeah, and my wife is exempt really because she's got COPD.
Yes.
No, it wouldn't, you know, and my daughter definitely can't wear it. She wouldn't understand.
So she'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you are. So we'll see what happens with it.
Yeah.
So what's on the agenda for the weekend?
Not a lot.
Oh, exciting, Andy. Too much excitement for one day.
Same every day, isn't it? Same every week, every day. Oh my gosh.
I'm on the leaflets again tomorrow, so
oh yeah.
I've got that to do tomorrow, but I've been doing bits and pieces around the house.
Yeah.
And it's been a really funny day today. I mean, we've had rain and the temperature has definitely dropped.
Yeah, it's definitely gone cold.
And, you know, obviously living near the sea doesn't help, like, you know, so.
No. You're,
but Plymouth is calling you, Andy.
It is, I can hear it.
You'll enjoy it on the top of that seafront there, which you've seen from the clip.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that and go around.
It's a very famous lighthouse, that one.
Yes, it is.
Very famous, and you know. But it'd be nice if Richard rings in on Wednesday.
I think the problem with that Wednesday is it's very late for him because it's about 2 a.m.
That's the trouble. Yeah, you're right there. The time is it's a big time difference, isn't it? But he may find when he comes back, like I said to you before.
Yeah.
He may have to quarantine. I don't know.
Well,
I really wouldn't like to. I hope not. But the way Boris is attacking all this again, I can really see a mini lockdown again.
Yeah.
I can see it because we started this last time. Cover up, then they'll make a fuss of this new one again.
What the moronic? The moronic,
you know,
and
sorry,
it's moronic.
Sorry,
yes, moronic.
Is that what that's what it's called, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know where they get these names from, but do you know where they get these names from? Because I don't.
They are Greek alphabet.
Ah, is that what they've got it from?
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid to say that our leader is living in cloud cuckoo land because you know, when they got these the jib jabs and all that, they said, "Oh, it's going to be the great savior." They said,
"Yeah,
you know," and we're still in the same boat.
2 years later.
Where we moved on, Andy?
Well, we've gone from A to B and back to A again.
Yeah, well, it's not. It doesn't seem to have changed in the last 2 years. If you listen to them,
no, that's
you know that's the trouble, and I don't think it will improve because they want us to believe it's not improving.
Exactly.
Any news on tag coming at Christmas?
We're still working on it. Still working on it, Gary. Still working on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope she comes for you, Andy. You know, it'd be nice for you to see her and that.
Well, it'll be good. If it happens, it'll be good. Gary, I'm going to say, if you want to watch, I don't know, if you go onto my channel on brand YouTube, you'll see lots of videos like that we're talking about, and you might find those interesting. So have a look on.
Was Andy Wright Travel you're on about?
No, it's on Talking Really on brand YouTube.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'll have a look at that, Andy. But I'll let you go then, and let's. But you've been like a telephone exchange this afternoon.
We have, haven't we? We've been having lots of calls today.
Really good for you, it is.
Yeah, a really good show.
They'll be calling you Busby in a minute. Do you remember Busby?
Yeah.
Busby calling.
Yeah, Busby
that was
calling.
It was Maureen Lipman, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah. With an ology. You've got an ology.
That's it. It was very good.
Yes.
Anyway, you take care, Andy, and have a good half a week. I'll be speaking to you again in the week. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Gary. Cheers.
Take care, Andy. Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling. Bye. There we go. Yeah, guys and girls, if you want to watch videos which are not censored, then Brand YouTube is where you need to be. Brand YouTube Odyssey. You can watch loads of uncensored videos discussing the subject that you are talking about, what we can't talk about. And of course, the question, the Birmingham video is not being uploaded this week. We're still on Portsmouth, I think. And then we've got Cardiff. So it's a long way off. That's what's coming up. Andy Wright Travel. So as to say, we don't talk about Fight Club. Fight Club we don't talk about. Because that's one of the rules of Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club. Right then, so what we up to? 5. You always click on the links in Twitter, yes, that's good. So 5, what are we on? 5:36 p.m. So let's have a look. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calls so far. 5 calls so far. If you want to give us a call, you can. Number's on the screen. Give us a call now. Have a chat. Have a chat. Oh yes, that's right. It is. I forgot about that. Time for some singing then, isn't it? Time for some singing.
Happy birthday to you.
For Tuesday. Are we ready then? We're going to have a little song. La 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 la. La 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 la. Easy. Happy birthday to Annie number 4. Here we go. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Birthday to you. And he's watching football. He's watching football. He's watching football. Happy birthday. Annie number 4. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. How do you like it? How do you like it? Oh, yes, I like it a lot. Way! There we go. Chop, chop. Chop, chop onions. Chop, chop onions. That's what it is. TV. I'm going to have a little swig of my beer. I haven't got any beer, but if I did have, I will be swigging it. That's better. Forget the onions. Right, can we get another caller? Make it number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. One more caller. Caller number 6. I'm not here. I'm hiding. I'm having a lay down. Hands up if you are not here. There's the world map. What's that one? Oh, I see, that's that. Moving background. Yeah, that's all right. 01225 292288. Go hopping. What's that? A cucumber? That's not your hand, is it? That's a cucumber. Roll chat. Oh yeah. Funny looking hand. Looks remarkably like a courgette. Look, no hands. Yes. Get on that dog and bone. Woof, woof, as they say. Woof, woof. 01225 292288. It's Claire.
Hello.
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 Hello,
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm all right. Yeah.
Because I've got a bad signal in my house, so I
Have
was
you?
just going to start dinner.
Oh, well.
So thanks, John.
Don't move. Don't move. Because you'll lose me.
It's what? Sorry.
Don't move because you'll lose me.
What?
Hello?
If I move around the house?
Yeah. It's all right where you
All
are.
right. Can you hear me all right?
Yep. Stay there.
I'm
That'll
stood
be
by
all right.
the back door. That's why you
All
can
right,
hear
okay.
me.
That's good then.
How are you then, Andy? What's been going on?
Not a lot, Claire. Not a lot. I'm just so bloody bored.
Yeah, it is boring, isn't it? There's nothing to do.
It's just the same every day.
It's Groundhog Day.
It is. I get like that. I get up in the morning, have lunch, and then go to bed. Same every day.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
I will have a little moan if you don't mind.
Go on, then. Have a moan. Have a moan.
I really don't like social media.
Social media? No, I don't
Yeah.
like it.
I think it's really fake. It's like you'll get people showing you that they're on holiday and stuff, and it's or look at my ice cream, or look at this coffee, and they really hate themselves, but they're just showing you this fake.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know if have you seen that episode of Black Mirror where it's credit score's going to go on our good people rater for the day?
Yes. Oh, that was really funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, and she's practicing in the mirror at the beginning, like how to laugh and smile and stuff. It's quite eerie, though. She's going to a girlfriend's wedding.
Yes.
And she's supposed to be speaking, and everything along the way goes wrong, and it's like set in the future.
Not that far.
And she gets there, and she's like covered in mud. Her dress is ripped, and everybody's scoring her on what she looks like. So everybody's down scoring her constantly as she's talking. and she ends up in prison, I think, because her score, well, because she went mad basically, and she gets her implant because they've got implants in their eyes that show them the other people's names and what their score is, and she gets that removed. And the guy in the opposite cubicle that's also in prison, she's just screaming at him because she can say what she likes now. She's had the implant out.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen, though, isn't it?
I do wonder if we're going to get stuff like that in the future.
Well, it'll be called the social credit scheme, won't it? That's what it'll be.
Yeah, but also, have you noticed how Facebook have changed to that Meta, is it called now?
Yeah, I don't know
And
what
they're
that
like-
means. What's that? It's meant to mean something, isn't it?
I think in Hebrew it means dead.
Dead. Oh, okay.
But basically, you put your VR goggles on and you're in another world. And it's if you've seen Ready Player One, have you seen Ready Player One, the film? Steven Spielberg film.
Yeah, I think I have.
They've all got the VR goggles on, and they live horrible. They live in these horrible little trailers that are all stacked up on top of each other, but they're just living through their VR goggles. And all that social media, for me, this is my opinion anyway, all it does is like it separates people, and it gives them a sort of like fake perspective of everything. It like skewers their perspective on reality and what's actually happening. So I won't go into the rest of it because you probably won't be able to say it on YouTube.
No, we've got to be a little bit careful, haven't we? But yeah, I do remember that film now. Yes, I do remember it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember what happens at the end, but
no, I can't remember.
We're kind of being pushed towards this fake reality anyway. And
well, we are. Have you seen that? I don't know. You don't watch TV, do you? Very much, but there's an advert for Experian, and he's got a mobile phone with the credit score on it, and he presses a button to boost his score, and all of a sudden he's got up in the air with a big score. And I think that is just programming you for when you have the social credit.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, but it won't be that easy. You can't just press a button and get more score.
No. I noticed on my there's Experian, and that's interesting actually. I'll have to have a look at that advert. There's Experian, and there's another one, and I can't remember what it's called now. It's not credit. Is it credit? What is it? There's Experian, and what's the other one that does a credit thing?
I know
I can't remember what it's called anyway, but it's connected to my credit card. And they'll send me an email and they'll go, check your latest score. And connected to it, right, Andy, they've already there's things that you can access through your account if you've got one. And it's like all these products that you've been pre-approved for. It can be anything. It could be Sky. It could be Virgin. It could be other credit cards. It could be any, electric and gas companies. It could be all sorts of stuff. And a lot of them pre-approve you, so you just click straight into it.
Yeah.
And that could be what they're trying to show you on that advert, that you click in. I'm wondering if that's what it means, what you were explaining to me. If you click the button through the account, your credit score is going to go up because you've got another product that you're approved for.
Yeah, could be.
I tried to get a Vodafone. I don't know why I did it. I was so stupid. I randomly rang Vodafone to try and get a phone off of them. I don't know what came over me. Cabin fever, I don't know. Anyway, talking to this really nice guy and everything, he's doing my credit score, and I didn't get it, and I didn't think a lot to it. I thought, maybe I'll lose 10 or 15 points. I lost 50 points.
Wow.
Getting turned down for a phone. 50 points will take you a long time. Let's put it probably over a year to collect that 50 points.
Wow.
Trying to get your credit. Yeah. If you've got a credit card that's a credit building card, credit score building card, you gradually gain a few points every month. We're only talking 2 or 3, if any.
Yeah.
Okay, so to take 50 points off you, that's a lot of points. That is.
Yeah.
I could have cried because it's took me forever coming out of my debt relief order, which was the fault of my original PIP. You know when they changed from DLA to PIP?
Yes.
Well, when they failed me for my PIP, I then couldn't pay for stuff because they'd actually took my DLA off me.
Yeah.
So I couldn't pay for my loan, and I had to get gradually over a few months. I had to get a debt relief order. Right. So that was back in, was it 2017, 2015? I can't remember now. It's probably about nearly 5 years ago that was. It took me so long to try and build it back up. And even though to me I've built quite a lot of it back up, it's still not good enough to get a lot of Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I can see how people can't get Wi-Fi and broadband. You have to actually have a good credit score to get broadband.
You do, and it's quite shocking how similar this is going to be for the social credit scheme that people are walking into. They are just not aware of what's going to be going on. It's going to be...
They're going to connect everything up, everything like medical and everything. It will be connected onto one thing. And basically, if everybody smashed their smartphones this evening and turned their backs on technology, they wouldn't be able to do it. Unless they could do it on bits of paper, I suppose. I don't think it'd be as easy.
No, I don't think it would work that well. But you're right. I mean, the problem is there are too many people who do not understand and do not care.
Yeah, that's another, I don't know what I can say on YouTube, but that's another, it's not a misconception, it is true, but there's another angle to it. And I'll just say, I'm sorry if any of you are this thing that I'm talking about on here. It's the funny leg crew are actually, the funny handshake crew. They're actually going along with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're actually, I know some, okay, I've got family members, right? And they're walking into it with glee, very happily, blinkers on, head in the sand. One of my family members have got 40 devices in their house that's all smart technology, all smart. 40. Wow. You've got your doorbells, you've got your security system, you've got your Alexas, you've got everything is all linked up, and that is exactly what they want.
Yeah,
that is exactly what they want. Because they can see you, they can hear you, they can record you, they can do, and this is what we're all, unfortunately, people like me and you are actually being pushed in, they're trying to push us into it. But it all boils down to having complete control. That's what it boils down to. It's about complete control over everything.
Over everything.
The digital currency will come in, and then...
That's right. Then you'll be stuffed. And they can just turn around.
Digital currency comes in. I mean, if they suddenly make the people on benefits go on digital currency, I will not do it, Andy.
No,
I will be get my begging bowl out. I'm not doing it.
That's going to be a bad time for us if it does happen. It really is.
The thing is, I was disappointed years ago how people didn't stick up for people on universal credit.
Yeah.
There was no like comradeship. There was no sort of like coming together of all people saying, no, we won't have this. This is wrong. And they let it in because they didn't think it was going to affect them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is just those people.
Yes.
For them.
Yeah.
They deserve that because they're all beggars anyway.
That's right.
So that's what some people think.
They do,
so they let it
unfortunately.
happen, and then look, millions of people have lost their job across the board, and then they have to go on to universal credit and find out you can't live on it.
And then they put it up per 20 quid a week.
That is not going to make any difference. They could have put it up. I know somebody on it, and they could have put it up by 50 quid a week, and it still would have been no good. They needed to increase universal credit by about £400 to £500 a month for every single person, for them to be able to probably just make ends meet.
But that could be the universal benefit thing that they're all about, the UBI, and that's not been talked about for a little while. But they're still on about that.
Honestly, I just... And then apparently I've looked at other countries on their benefit system, like pensions and stuff like that. They're even worse. They're like, some are better. Some treat their pensioners really nicely. In other countries, it's horrendous. So it's just, I know, injustice all round, basically. Don't want to go be a Debbie Downer or anything, but it just it grinds my gears. It really grinds my gears.
But it's a case of the people that don't understand it have no inkling on what we have to go through and live on. They're not bothered because it doesn't affect them.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You'll get to, I don't want to start bashing people, but you'll get some people and they drive me nuts, but we'll steer clear of that because I don't want to I don't know who's going to be listening to this. So I don't like separations of people by class or a system or anything like that. I think we're all human beings and we all should be united with compassion for each other.
Well, we should.
Empathy and compassion are key, and I think a lot of these government officials are really lacking in that. There's the odd one here and the odd one there, but most of them couldn't give. When you think about it, this is the last thing I'm going to moan about, right? Their lunch allowance for an MP for the day is £150. You'll get somebody on JSA that lives on, I think, half that for the week.
Yeah.
So let's think about this. That lunch money can be booze, fags, anything.
Yeah.
So and then you've got Bojo on the telly going, I get paid peanuts.
I know. He's got a cheek, he really has. He has a bloody cheek.
Yeah,
really.
I think he either said peanuts or words to that effect,
He can't live off 80 grand a bloody month.
Oh, I'd feel ashamed if I had that much money. I don't mean like an inheritance, that's different. No. If I was earning £80,000 a month, I would feel truly ashamed. I couldn't do it.
Well, I'd have be immoral. Spending it.
I would feel I'd have to plough that back into the community for food banks and stuff like that, do something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm perfect, but living in Nottingham really opens your eyes. I lived 20 odd years in a small town before London, so just forget London because I moved out when I was a teenager. But I lived 20 odd years in a small town. You don't see many homeless, you don't see many crazy people, you don't see much of anything. And then you go to Nottingham and wow, there is craziness everywhere, honestly. And it's getting worse. It's getting, I don't know what they're smoking at the moment, but whatever they're smoking at the moment, what the latest drug is, it's like making them aggressive, extremely aggressive and violent. And I really worry about like family members walking around the city and stuff, but there's not a lot I can do about it.
No, but that's really worrying. Terrible.
Yeah, we've got one neighbour because I'm on a small little block where I live. It's kind of like a shared the back of where I live, it's kind of like a shared courtyard, but people have divided it into their little plots, you know, with a little fence around it and stuff. But originally it would have been shared, okay? So we're all open to each other, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one crazy neighbour, and you can smell something weird that he's smoking. And then he starts screaming, and then he starts shouting. And it's made the last 11 months of living here truly unpleasant.
Oh dear. Well,
Very. I've kept notes over the last couple of months. I've kept notes, and I rang the police the other week, and they did go round, and he has piped down quite a lot. He's piped down. He's probably piped down by about 95% now. But I keep keeping track of him because it is really disturbing, the stuff that comes out of his mouth.
Wow. He's on a trip then somewhere, isn't he?
I don't know how somebody like that gets an house off the housing association.
Well, yeah.
You know, he should be.
They are quite difficult to get hold of now, anyway, aren't they? You know, trying to get a property.
It's what? Sorry.
It's quite difficult to get a property now.
Oh yeah, I've probably got no chance. I'm not holding my breath about. I'm in private. If I don't know if anybody remembers that. And I've got probably next to no chance.
Yeah.
You know, unless I get like, I'm supposed to be on a wait list for a charity to help me, try and like get hold of the council and shake them up a bit for me. But I think you have to be in extreme situations to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And even then, you're not guaranteed anything, because I've already heard things off of people that told me they've been in crazy situations, and the council have just said, tough luck, on you go.
That's the attitude.
Honestly, I'm not making it up.
No, that is the attitude, is tough luck, get on with it. Yeah, that's it.
In Nottingham, I mean, it's not everywhere. It is postcode lottery on help. It really is, because where I used to live, there were places, I'm just going to have a drink of water, there were places that would help you. And I knew where to go, and I knew who to ask and whatnot. Here, I call it the, what do I call it? It's like a roundabout, basically.
Yeah.
So you get one place, and they'll go, here's the phone number, here's the address, and they do such and such. And you're like, okay, thank you. You ring them up, and they go, oh, no, we don't do that. That's such and such.
Yeah.
They do that. And then you email them, and then they go, oh, no, there's a wait list. Honestly, it's that you pick up a leaflet in the doctor's office, and it will go, we help you when you feel depressed. You ring them up, and they go, we're not taking in more people. We've got a long wait list. I'm sorry, we're not doing that at the moment. Goodbye. And there is no help anywhere.
It's crazy.
Honestly, it all looks good on paper for the government. You know, it looks like they're doing something, and that's about all it is, really, because people are literally, there's people dying on the streets in Nottingham, and they make out they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing the other. There was one guy, and I'm sorry to get depressing, but it really upset me. The other couple of Christmases ago, before the lockdown, there was a guy, he didn't know where the hostels were. He was like Lithuanian or something, like Eastern European. He fell asleep down the side of the Hilton in the city centre, and he died.
Oh, wow.
This isn't Victorian London, okay? It's not Little Match Girl, but in fact it is.
Yeah. Oh,
and
terrible.
It really upsets me to think somebody died less than, you know, a few miles away from me because they didn't know where the hostel was and they didn't speak good English.
In a foreign country, away from his family and friends, from his original country.
I mean, exactly. Yeah. I've been to America before, and I've actually got lost on my way to where I should be going. And if it hadn't been me asking in a bar where something was and somebody telling me, and we found out, and we went around, we did find where we should be. We were renting like a condo thing. This is like nearly 20 years ago. What would have happened to us? Yeah. You know, we could have gone down the wrong turning, and somebody could have shot us or something. You know, stuff happens in foreign countries.
Yeah, it does.
And treat others like we should treat. I know there's a lot of hate, and I know that is what the agenda is. It's like, let's divide everybody. I'm not saying everybody's nice, because they're not, okay?
No.
But let's not look at everybody as the enemy. You know, some people are nice.
Yeah. Some people are nice.
I'm not saying they all are, because that's not my experience.
No. Not mine either. No, not in the last 2 years there. It's got worse. It's the divide and conquer. It's definitely the psyops. It's definitely
exactly that's it, Andy. The psyops,
the behavior changing processes that they want. Yeah,
it's to divide. I can't remember the name of it, but there is actually
it's psyops,
the name of.
Yeah.
It's not just the part of the psyop is to isolation. The isolation thing to break you down, so you conform to what they're saying. It's like a prison torture thing.
That's right. Yep. And
it's so nice to talk to someone that actually knows what I'm talking about, because I'll say it to somebody else and they go, "You're in that job. What are you talking about?" It's like, let me just watch EastEnders. I don't know even what the soap operas are. I don't watch them. But like, let me watch, Emmerdale or whatever crud's on the box. I don't know. I was upset by my son's got a TV. He's got the only TV in the house because of his PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
And I was sat on the floor in there talking to him, and this advert come on, and it's for some catalogue, and they were going, "This is the excuse for Christmas. It's an excuse, and everything's an excuse, and la la, bye bye bye, consumerism."
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on? It was the most dreadful thing. Me and my son keep laughing about it now. It's like, what excuse? That's not the meaning of Christmas. It's not an excuse to splurge and owe money on a catalogue.
But the whole, I mean, when I was a kid, Christmas was a good time. It was.
Oh, it was.
It was a celebration and a holiday and a family event. But nowadays,
I mean, my dad was Catholic, so yeah, spend time together as a family. My dad was Catholic, so he would go off to do his midnight mass on Christmas Eve and whatnot, and that's fine. He can do that. Obviously, he doesn't do it anymore, but that's what he used to do.
Yep.
And whether you did that or not is whatever, because it's about, peace, love, hope, joy, giving, stuff like that. And the telly kind of takes all that away. I don't like, at the moment, talking about adverts, I don't like that Audi advert, because it's saying on the Audi advert, and the meaning is love, or is it joy, or they're saying something nice at the end of one of their adverts. It's supposed to be like a take on the Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens. And what they're doing in Australia, Audis are mandating the you-know-what.
They are, yes.
And it doesn't make me want to shop at Audi anymore.
No,
but on their adverts, they're saying something totally different.
They are. And you have to realise that if it's in Australia, it could come here.
You won't have anybody at my Audi. I mean, Nottingham, obviously I can't say a lot about the you-know-what, but Nottingham, these people here, they're like stoic, stiff upper lip, not complying at all. The majority.
Oh, right.
Really quite fierce folk that live here.
Good. That's good.
Honestly, you walk around with a face nappy, and it's like you'll get the stare of,
okay.
You'll get the black look.
Wow.
You'll get the the body snatchers.
Yes.
Yeah. They don't like any of that.
Oh, right.
You will get the odd middle class woman like, I want to do this. You'll get the odd. You can tell they've got their handmade flower mask on.
Yeah.
You'll get some of those, but the rest of us are just like, it's another day. You know,
Another
and it's,
day,
nothing's
another dollar.
happening.
Yes, that's it. Just get on with life.
That is a good, that is a good aspect to Nottingham. Actually, most people are. You'll get the odd one. Obviously, there's always the odd one, whatever's going on in the world. But most people, you'll get people going out in groups doing like, I forget what they call it now, unmasked sort of shopping and stuff like that. There are Telegram groups where they're going out.
Yeah.
I don't do it because, you know, they're probably going to walk around everywhere and I can't manage it. You know, I'm like, I get parked up places and I get left.
Yeah.
Actually, it was funny when Jackie said about Birmingham. She was saying that snowing in Birmingham. She lives there. Last time I went to Birmingham, my son wanted to go to, what was it called? It was a comic book shop anyway. I can't remember what it's called now. It's a comic book shop. And I'm not bothered about stuff like that, really. So he parked me up in a cafe and I was sat there with a coffee and he said, right, I'll see you in a bit. So I'm sat there with my headphones on looking at a video and whatnot. And I look over and this little old guy on the next table, he's sat there looking at his phone. And I take my headphones off and I said to him, you parked up as well? And he went, yes, my daughter's gone into Primark. We ended up talking. We had a brilliant conversation, and then this woman come back that was about my age. So, and she was like, "Right, Dad. Oh, who's this then? Oh, hello. Yeah, okay." And then she took him off, right? But I feel it makes me feel a bit bad because I look like I've got out wrong with me, but in fact, you know, I get parked up like a little old man, you know, in his 80s. And in fact, I know a lady in her 80s and she has actually got more energy than I've got. So it don't make you feel good, that.
No.
I try not to think about that.
No.
As I'm sat there colouring in. Sorry, I have such a high octane life. Sitting there with my puzzles, colouring in, listening to audiobooks. It is so high octane. Honestly, it's like the TT at the Isle of Man.
You want to go careful there, Claire. You'll be whizzing round.
If it gets too exciting, I have to sit down, you see. Get flustered.
Exactly.
I used to love motorbikes. I used to love going on a motorbike myself. I'm talking about me. I wasn't so keen on driving cars, but I did like, you know, riding a motorbike. I miss doing stuff like that and going places for the day. And this is the thing about being stuck indoors. I don't know if you find this, Andy. You kind of like start reminiscing, you know, oh, remember the time when we did this? And, oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
And then you start feeling bad, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I agree.
I try not to go down. Yeah, go on, carry on.
I just think you need to not think about it too much.
I try not to, especially
down.
going down memory lane, like things about my parents and stuff. I try not to go there because I haven't got my parents anymore, if anybody's listening. So I try not to. Christmas can be usually a little bit tough. But I am ready for Christmas. I got ready for Christmas early this year because about a couple of weeks before Christmas, I have my youngest son's birthday, and he's 18 this year, my youngest.
Oh, big one.
So I am a little bit worried about icing this cake. The thing is, it's not just normal icing. It's a particular like picture.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm a little bit worried because I haven't done anything like that for about 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Last time I made an iced cake that was like this cartoon character, me and my friend did it. And my friend did the icing, Andy. I baked the cake. She did the icing.
Okay.
So I am really... I bought the ready rolled fondant stuff.
Yeah.
But I am a bit concerned about doing it.
Well...
Did you ever watch Adventure Time?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't watch that.
Right, well, it's a kids program. It's about a dog and a kid, and then they had like a little robot television.
All right.
It's set in like a fantasy world, basically. It's like it's like mild D&D for children, watered down D&D sort of thing. And the character that I'm doing is the little TV robot thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
It should be easy because it's like a square, and he's got a little face that's pretty easy. But it's just I'm a bit of a noob, you know. I'm a bit of a novice.
You're gonna have to practice, Claire.
Crutches.
Practice.
I heard crutches. Look, that's a bad line. That is. Yes, I've got to practice. You're right. I am. That's what I'm going to do. I've got a red velvet cake mix just to practice with, and I've got some ready rolled fondant. I know this is a bit boring for guys talking about icing a cake. It gets it off like New World Order, kind of walking into dystopia. All them films that you've watched over the years, you know, coming true, sort of thing.
Songbird.
Not good. Awkward. Yeah.
Songbird.
Soylent Green before you know it.
Songbird.
I didn't think when I watched Soylent Green as a kid that I'd be
you'd be living it. Yeah.
That I might be in that kind of situation.
Yeah. Living it in the real world.
I never. What was it? Charles. What was his name? Charles. What was the actor? And Charles. Not. Charles. Not Charles Bronson.
No. Charles.
Can't remember. You've got the computer in front of you, Andy. Get looking.
Crikey.
Soylent Green. Who was it? That's going to bug me now. We've got this game for Christmas called Blockbusters, and he was doing a test run last night, and it's like, name all the films Tom Cruise was in, go. And I'm like, Top Gun, War of the Worlds, and what was it? All the films that are to do with space.
Charlton Heston.
Who was in it?
Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston, that's him. He's really good. I love old films. I was saying that to John in the comments. You know, I love like film noir, and I love Charlie Chaplin. That's another one. Okay, you watch some old Charlie Chaplin films. He's spitting some truth. He is. Yeah. Have you heard that speech he does in one of his films where he's like looks like Hitler?
I can't recall off the top of my head.
I can't remember what the film. It was this is what killed Charlie Chaplin's career, right? He did a parody of Hitler, and then they started accusing him of all sorts of stuff. And I think he went away to maybe film something else, and then he came back, and I think they won't let him back into America. It's something like that. I'm sorry if I'm not telling the right thing, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that. And he plays he plays like a parody of Hitler, and he does this speech at the end, and it is amazing about being a human being with empathy and not a machine man with a machine mind. It's just the most amazing speech. I think if you go on YouTube, it's Charlie Chaplin, the most amazing speech, or something like that.
Gogo's put the link down there. Charlie Chaplin's final speech from The Great Dictator.
The Great Dictator, that's it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So yeah, their old films are Buster Keaton, Lauren Hardy. That's my kind of thing, to be honest. I like. I mean, Buster Keaton's amazing.
They're all good actors, aren't they? I mean, they really up for their time. They were ahead of their time.
Buster Keaton, yeah. I mean, his family, like Charlie Chaplin's, were part of a circus. I think Charlie Chaplin, it was in the UK, and Buster Keaton was in America, and he was part of Houdini's circus. And from a very early age, his parents used to like throw him around on stage doing all sorts of sort of like tricks and stuff. And he learned how to fall correctly at a very early age. So when you see him in films, he's not actually hurting himself at all when he falls, and does some amazing stunts.
Yeah.
And apparently, really interesting thing about Buster Keaton is he used to know the beginning of his film, what he was going to do. He knew the ending, but he had no clue what he was going to do in the middle. He just used to make it up.
Ah.
I thought that was brilliant. I found that out the other day. It's
Good
really
news.
good.
Good news. Gogo has put the link to the film. So there's a link.
Oh, excellent!
in the
Because
chat
my
window.
disk drives broke.
Yeah.
I was watching another film I want everyone to watch, right? Because this is to do with your money. I'm talking to everybody that's listening now. It's a film to do with your own personal money. You need to watch a film called The Big Short. The Big Short. It's got Christian Bale in it as what's the guy's George Gammon. Right, he's actually on YouTube, George Gammon. He's brilliant and tells you all about gold and what the governments of the world are doing. And he tells you about silver and he tells you about all sorts of stuff. Economist guy. But he was the one, Christian Bale plays him in The Big Short. And he was the one that knew that the markets were going to crash on the mortgages in 2008 and everything was going to implode. He predicted it.
Right.
Sounds boring, but a lot of it, the actors ad-libbed loads of jokes in it and stuff, and it is really good.
That's worth looking up then, isn't it?
highly recommend it because I think this is going to possibly happen again. Okay,
not possibly.
Because what happened
it will
was
happen. No, it will happen.
they had this thing. They had this thing called subprime mortgages. And they were basically a load of old tosh. They were rubbish mortgages.
Yeah.
And that helped collapse the system. People couldn't pay them and everything just fell like dominoes. Really interesting film. You don't have to know about economics. It's amazing.
Look that one up. I'll look that one up because that one's that's another free films I got to watch now. Thank you very much.
No, but it will keep your mind. The thing is, while you're at home all the time, you've got to keep your mind ticking over. You've got to keep, if you've got interests in whatever it is, history, geography, I know economics, learning about stuff in general, maybe, I know, could be anything. You've got to keep watching things like that and learning about it because your mind might start getting a bit addled.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm finding my son was asking me questions from that Blockbuster game last night about all sorts of like name a film that's got one word as a title. Go. And I can think of like two and then I'm stuck. So my brain's just going a bit sort of like you know.
My brain's already
I don't know
gone.
if Sudoku would help.
Oh dear.
Sorry?
My brain's already gone.
Your brain's already gone. No, it hasn't.
Terrible. I can never remember anything.
Well, there is a supplement for that. You could have brain fog.
Brain fog, yeah. I probably am.
There's a supplement. You know that 5 greens you were telling me about? I'm pretty sure that they've got it on their website.
Oh, I've got my 2 that I ordered. I've got that, and I think personally it's working. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So that was.
They've got a supplement called L-theanine.
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 Okay.
I'm not sure how to spell it. I know it's TH something or other.
Oh yes, I know. Yes.
It's on that 5 greens.
Yes. I'll have a look. I'll have a look.
Yeah, that's good for brain fog. It does help me a bit. I can remember where someone will go, you know, oh, what's this? And if I didn't take them, I'd be a lot worse. And I'm not brilliant. I'm still a bit, you know, not so great. But I'd be a lot worse. So yeah.
Right. Well, Claire, Claire, we're gonna have to call it a day, I'm afraid, because we're well over time.
Oh, have I just yabbed over time? All right, sorry about that.
Doesn't matter. We've enjoyed your company, and we've chatted about loads of things.
Right, I'll ring you again then another week.
Yeah, that'd be really good because it's really nice to talk to different people.
All right then, Andy. Right, take care, everybody.
Appreciate your time.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in.
Thanks then.
Bye, Claire, my lovely. Bye. Right, that's it, guys and gals. We're going to call it a day today. The end of the show.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
Goodbye.
Thank you everybody for taking part in the show today.
Goodbye, 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 everybody.
Thanks to Go for your Googling.
And that's my cue to exit.
Thank you to Claire for that lovely chat, and Tim and everybody else that's phoned in. Thank you, Keith and John and everybody. Don't forget, we are here on Wednesday, Andy Wright Travel. Or if you can't make that, we're here Sunday afternoon on this channel on 4 p.m.
My micro mechanism thanks you. My computer tapes thank you. And I thank you.
If you want to watch other videos, not censored videos, then you can go to Run YouTube and Odyssey.
Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
Have a good evening, and thank you for calling in today. Appreciate your support. And you can support the channel by Patreon or the YouTube membership program or the website membership there. So thank you, and I'll catch you next time.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children. Andy!